Well, howdy there, folks. Whenever I ever said a howdy, I don't know. I think this is genuinely the first time, and it feels super weird. Anyway, though, I'm Jenspins, welcoming you guys back to my Gaming in a Boxing channel, where today we have another episode of Pikmin 4. If you guys missed the previous episode, you missed an important one, because we kind of saved... not Alamar. And in today's episode, we're going to be doing some night expeditions, which means I should turn off the day layout, change it to night, because that is absolutely what we're going to be doing. But before we get into that, we need to look into the pup drive, because we have 9 pup drives that we have yet to spend. And now, granted, I genuinely don't know if we can buy everything. Like, listen, pluck, not really going to be that helpful. But something like Big Chomp is going to be helpful. Or like Mega Rush. Because, God, the amount of times I use Rush is freaking insane. I feel like it's going to be pretty important. Granted, I do kind of wish that I had leveled this up a little bit sooner. And it could have been super helpful. And you know what, just for the heck of it, we'll level up Pluck. Yeah. So, it looks like overall, we do have quite a bit left to go, math-wise. 13 more for Pup Drive. So, if that is everything, maybe it's possible. But I don't know. I mean, we're going to find out at some point during this playthrough. Get into things. You have a few things to go about. First off, we have Dingo. Yeah. And yet I did. I see. Well, you're not done yet. Oh, okay. So there is another area. Honestly, makes sense. Thanks a billion for rescuing me. I'm Molly. So, check it out. I hopped aboard this tour to get fresh content for my videos, but then I dropped my camera. Yikes, right? I turned into a leafling, but what does it even matter since I couldn't film it? I mean, did it even really happen? What's with the weird face? Did I say something weird? Yeah. It was all on camera. For the Jenspins YouTube channel. Now, with that all being said, it is finally time to go explore the night. This is one part we haven't 100%ed, even though we have gotten 2 areas done. We still have 2 more to go. Or it looks like basically just 1 after this? We'll see. We have the Sand Keep left. At least for the Serene Shores. Alright, here we go. First night expedition in a while. Episode-wise, I think we did one like 2 episodes ago. Oh! Wow, that... okay. Can I just say, I'm a little concerned. Because why would they give us so many of these if we weren't instantly supposed to prepare for something just completely insane? And that just instantly concerns me. Yeah, just destroy him. And then we're just gonna throw a bunch of these here and just frickin' hope for the best. Because honestly, this already looks super freaking terrifying. And they're like, oh yeah, did you know that creature be active already? But, oh my god, if I was better, that would have gone fine. Which honestly, like, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Though I am a little concerned once we actually start getting to the rougher guys. Why did it take so long for him to get all the way over here? Freaking weird as heck. Alright, well, if the Tricknol is doing the trick, that's fine. there are some enemies over here that it looks like are going to be a threat. And unfortunately, it looks like there's not another trick null over here. So I would rather just attack this really quick. Get this guy out of the way. Well, the trick null was destroyed. Am I surprised? Not really, considering the fact that they gave us 50 to start with. This is gonna be a little bit of a crazy night, I can assure you. And if not, then I would be pretty surprised, actually. Yeah, because those guys are coming forward. These guys are seemingly just chill right now. Though, I wouldn't mind just taking them out a little bit. Oh, I'm so sorry, friends. That was completely undeserved. Ow. Why does it... I don't know why I said ow, but you know what? Here we are. Okay. So, Ochi, I really need you to guard this right now. Yeah, because you would kind of just stand in there for a bit, but if you guard it, then it's fine. That being said, though, I think we're going to need a little bit more than just a guard. And it looks like we are going to need a little bit of a rush here. So if not, we're gonna have some problems. And yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely going to want glow on that. Shoutouts to the huge glow horde we just attacked with. And because we dealt with the guys over there, we should be kind of fine. Yep, be a little preemptive, although that could be a potential problem if I'm not careful. Oh god, this is gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot of guys that are coming up. Oh, speaking of a lot of guys, holy crap! Okay, guys, work smarter. Oh, god, you're kidding me! What's hitting it? These guys. Oh, God, we might be screwed here. We might be super screwed right now. Frick. I'm so sorry, Ochi. You deserve so much better, dude. You have been doing way too well to be deserving this problem. Oh, dear God. Wait, was that actually it? Ochi was on, like, his hind legs of death. 3 seconds left, and we just defeated everything. Oh my god. Ochi was a trooper taking on 3 of those guys at the same time. Oh, man. That was only for 1. That was for 1 medicine. And I don't know if they're going to be like, hey, Alamar gets the first one, or if they're going to be like, hey, this one guy was here first. Who knows? We'll find out. And either way, we're going to do a second night expedition in this video, because they go so quick. Actually makes a lot more sense to just do multiple in one. And here we are, back in the morning. It's going to start looking like that outside pretty soon if I do more recordings than just this one. Like, we had daylight savings, but it's still, you know, still can only go so far before it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be bright. Gonna have a hard time going to sleep, that's for sure. Only 13? It's fine. Welcome back from that night expedition. Thanks to you two, I was able to prepare the medicine. You did it! Yes, we can cure Captain Almar. Though, I do feel like the other 2 people definitely deserve to be cured first, even though this was the actual mission. Doctor, administer the cure. Yes, Captain. Glug, glug, glug. And there he is. The precious little Olimar. So many spacesuits. Who are you guys? Excuse me while I get my bearings. I must have been shipwrecked. Looks like I've caused you all quite a bit of trouble. My apologies. I owe the entire rescue corps a massive thank you, truly. Oh, how silly of me. I forgot to mention. I am Captain Oliver of the Great SS Dolphin. Hakatate Freight Employee Alamar. Home planet Hakatate. A hard worker and family man who often sacrifices his time off to support his family. He also seems to be a magnet for bad luck. Or once great SS Dolphin. It's currently in despair. My employer is going to be less than pleased when I get home. Well, if you hadn't been shipwrecked, we'd never have found all the treasure here. We could use some of the profiles to buy you a new ship. Didn't you use it all for fuel, though? Unless it was like, oh, we used the essence around it for fuel, and we still have all the treasure that we can sell. Maybe? And while we're at it, let's get the SS Shepherd plated in gold. Gold-plated? No. The SS Shepherd would look better with a chrome finish. That's enough joking around for now. Officers, prepare for our voyage home. But I'm not done. You guys, there are 2 people that are still sick, that are on the ground currently as leaflings, and there are people still missing. What do you mean? Like, this was your main objective, but it wasn't everything. Okay. Well, from what I can tell, we had to actually save Alamar first before we can do the rest of the stuff. So I'm crossing my fingers that the game's not going to be like, all's well that ends well. Because I'm going to be like, hey, what about literally everything else? So I guess that after this is technically post-game? If you really want to call it that. And they're really just leaving. Honestly feels weird. And I really hope this doesn't lock me out of a 100% cutscene. Because I'm gonna be kind of upset about it. If that is the case. Yeah, like Moss just ran away and we're just gonna pretend that that's not a problem. Okay. Sure, we can pretend it's goodbye. I just feel bad for the 2 people that are just chilling there. Just completely ill. They're like, we don't have to save these people, no. Overall, though, the fact that the one thing said 100% all 5 areas, or like a 5th area, tells me that we are not done. So I'm really hoping that it's just one of those things of like, oh, you have to save Alamar to unlock this thing. Because otherwise, I feel a little bit baited. I'm not going to lie. With that being said, though, so far, my initial thoughts of like from first day up till now, I've really enjoyed Pikmin 4. I mean, I'm sure it's no surprise for me to say that, but honestly, like, it is a really nice addition to the series. Granted, I think that it has a few moments where it falls a bit short, like the fact that you can only have up to 3 Pikmin on the field at a time. That is a limitation that, to me, I don't think you really need. It's a little bit frustrating, and overall, I really wish that wasn't a thing. Outside of that, though, I do really enjoy the fact that they did the Frenion thing. I do like having the option of just having 100 Pikmin, but it at least lets you kind of ease into it, and it helps newer players to figure out what is the best way to control a small group of Pikmin. You know, how can we find these collectibles to slowly build that up and learn how to control an even larger group. And it really makes it where you're not going to lose like a crap ton of Pikmin. I think that's the other key thing. This game is very generous for how many Pikmin you actually lose. Like, if a Bulborb goes to eat a bunch of Pikmin, it's not that many. There was only one boss that I was like, it took like over half my Pikmin. Why did it take so many? And that was about it when it like ate the entire horde of my Pikmin, and I was like, oh, that's scary. But yeah, outside of that, I feel like the way that this game is set up, it's very nice. The length is very good. The cave system, I can't really speak that much for comparing to Pikmin 2 because I haven't finished Pikmin 2 or really played it all that much. Louie! Oh my god, there's Louie. I was just wondering, I'm like, what about Louie? Is he in the game? And he is, and he found moss. Which is gonna mean what exactly? Like, interesting. Because I also wasn't sure if he would be in this game if this was a bad ending of Pikmin 1. Because Louie wasn't in Pikmin 1. But now we know. And that's cute. That's honestly really cute, knowing that he's in this game and he's going to be like the part 2 of this entire thing. But yeah, like, the overall gameplay, like, the areas are really nice. There's a lot of pretty nice puzzles. Even though, like, the one big gripe, though, that I have with this game, other than the fact of the 3 types, is how greedy they've been with the onions. Like, we get these Pikmin, like, so quickly. Ice Pikmin is, like, the second Pikmin we get, and we don't get an onion until the 4th area. Why? It's weird. And it makes it where you don't want to use the Ice Pikmin, because then it becomes this rare thing that if you lose a bunch of, it's going to be such a hassle to build that back up. And I noticed that for the other Pikmin, I basically did not use white Pikmin from start to this point of credits. I maybe used them once or twice. Like, in the cave where they were. And that was maybe it. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they introduced these Pikmin and then it's like, oh, but we're going to make it as hard as possible to get. At least in Pikmin 2, when it came to white Pikmin and purple Pikmin, like, every cave, you came across one type or the other. And granted, they didn't have onions, but you came across enough of them, and you came across them a lot, to where I felt that you could actually, like, build them up realistically. That being said, though, the other thing is Ochi. I have mixed feelings about Ochi. I absolutely adore him. He is broken, and that's why I love him, but also why I don't. And I did not expect them to actually add her character name and her file into the credits. That's actually really cute. That's so cute. Puts my name in the freaking credits. Wow. Wow, that's adorable. Like I was saying, though, like, the actual building up of Ochi is really cool. And I like the fact that you can go in, you can rescue people, and you can put whatever points you want into Ochi to build him up. However you want, make him as strong as you need to. That's nice. On the other hand, though, like I said, it's broken. So at some point, if you build him up right, by the time you get purple Pikmin, it's like, what's the point? Because purple Pikmin are supposed to be 10 Pikmin in one, but they're not the best for fighting anymore because you have ice Pikmin. Ice Pikmin can freeze. If not, you have red Pikmin. Like, purple, I think, can still stun, but, like, Ochi can be 100 Pikmin in one and just carry something easily. So you don't even really need the purple Pikmin. And there's just a lot of things like that that just kind of make me feel like, you know, like, I kind of wish there was more use of these Pikmin and more of a reason to have them, other than it being like, oh, they were in the last games, so we're putting it in here because we want you to have the Pikmin, but at the same time, you're not going to be able to do anything with them. Why would you ever want to use a white Pikmin or a winged Pikmin? Like, it's just, I don't know. Unless they add more to it in another area, it just feels weird. Either way, though, we have the rescue results, which we have 34 out of a question mark amount. We have a question mark amount of Piclopedia, and we still have a lot of treasure to complete. Considering the fact that we 100%ed all the areas, yeah. A lot of writing on the wall that we have quite a bit more. And, like, creature-wise, we actually still have to defeat, like, less than 400 to get that one achievement. So overall, not too bad with anything. And it is interesting that they also have a two-player playtime. Pretty neat. I guess they would probably play as Ochi, but I don't fully know. And it mentions that the Pikmin cap is 100. Makes me wonder, can it go above 100? Probably not. I don't think it can. Overall Pikmin count, though, not too bad either. And I feel pretty good about going into another area. The thing is, though, okay, first off, I will say, I do like that it has the total of how many we gained, how many we lost, all that stuff. And it is interesting to see, like, oh, we lost the most ice Pikmin. And then secondly, we lost the most blue Pikmin. I think later caves, we used a lot of both of those types. So that's probably why. But you can see for the other Pikmin, we basically barely lost any of them because we didn't have any to actually use. It's weird. It's super weird. Oh my goodness. Well, you know I said I'd do another night expedition, but honestly, that's probably going to end up being it for the video once we get to the end of this cutscene. Did you realize something? Oh, something's wrong with Ochi. Keep Pikmin sick? What could this be? Space sickness? No, it would take much more than that to put a rescue pup out of commission. But there must be some explanation. Ochi's symptoms seem to have stabilized since we stopped the SS Shepherd and paused our flight. We need to head back to that planet right away. Alamar, what's going on? I'll explain later, but right now, you need to turn this ship around and return to the planet quickly. Yep. Pulling a Pikmin 2. Except in that one, you actually got to play as a secondary character, but I doubt that they'll be like, oh, you can play as Olimar now. It would be cool, but probably not. I mean, like, especially when it's like, oh yeah, you have your custom character here. Not gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way. So really, really love how story-wise they're not just like, there are more people that we have to rescue. Like, why are we leaving the planet? They're like, oh no, there's something wrong with Ochi. Like, okay. We'll take that explanation now, Captain Olimar. No. Just look. Ochi's feeling better. He gets so used to the planet that he physically cannot leave. I think that Leaf may be the cause of his troubles. Before the rescue corps received my call for help, I did attempt an escape from this planet on my own. But, unbeknownst to me, Moss had snuck into my ship's cargo hold. She started exhibiting symptoms much like Ochi's. I rushed back to this planet, and that's when I shipwrecked yet again. I don't know why, but organisms growing these leaves are surprisingly unable to leave this planet. No, that can't be. Yoni, can we use the medicine you created to cure Ochi? Actually, while making the cure for Alamar, I had a hunch and tested it on Ochi too. Sadly, it had no effect. So, what do we do now? Rescue Ochi. I love how they're not just like, well, duh. They're just like, oh yeah, of course. Why didn't we think of that? Like, literally not adding to the conversation. I'm just like, what if we save him? And they're like, give this woman a Nobel Peace Prize. Of course, you're Ochi's loyal partner, through and through. Listen up, everyone. During our attempted escape from this planet, we received a message from headquarters dated a while back. We must have been out of range while within the planet's atmosphere. So, what did it say? It's a request to rescue all castaways currently stranded on this planet. They provided a list. Here, take a look. Well, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, actually. This is a long list! Okay, the one said Louie and then one said Nelly. Huh? I know this Copite. Nelly. Well, I know of her. Okay, well, I know Copai was the planet from Pikmin 3, but who's Nelly? She's famous in academic circles and is a prominent veteran. Perhaps she could help us cure Ochi. Nelly isn't the only Copite on the list. Did she come with companions? Makes sense. She probably wouldn't have come here alone. but I don't remember encountering any Copites when I was a leafling. If I had to guess, I'd say they must have crashed in an area that neither the rescue corps nor I have explored. Then we'll have to find a way to extend our radar's reach and expand our search radius. Sounds like we're gonna need more sparklium. Officers, let's get to work. About that, we got all of that, the sparklium. So, like, should be fine, actually. Riss, do you think it's possible to boost our radar even more? Of course. Oh, Colin, never underestimate the power of science and forethought. I've already implemented a direct connection between the radar and our power source to give it some extra oomph. Excellent work, Russ, and impressively fast to say the least. I can't say I understand most of what you said, but it sounds like we should go ahead and switch on the radar. That would in fact be very helpful. Now then, let's begin our search. I'm very curious what this area is going to be, especially since we just had like a house. We got something. Multiple SOS signals have been detected in an unexplored area. Some of these signals have to belong to Nellie and the other Copites. Let's get this rescue off the ground. Ochi's counting on us. Yeah, I was really expecting it to be like, at least one of them to be like, Brittany. And then they're like, oh no, here's just a completely brand new character. It's like, okay. I'll take it. And with that, we are gonna end the episode. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Shows out that been no love. Brother, mother's father, iguana. And next time, we'll be going to see Captain Almar, talking to him, as well as exploring a completely brand new area, which I am very excited to see what it's going to be like. And hopefully it'll be a fun time. Anyway, though, thank you for watching, and keep your toes safe. Thank you for watching my video, guys. If you look over to the left, you can see a playlist of one of my many playthroughs on the channel, as well as a fun video up above it. And if you look over to the right, you can subscribe to the channel, as well as see another video, either from my channel or one of my friends' channels. Either way, it's sure to be a fun time. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Keep your toes safe.